Hello, Leo. Welcome to your July general reading. How are you? I'm Amber, by the way. Welcome. So, in this reading, it is a general reading, of course. Everything may not resonate. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Okay? You know you better. It hasn't happened yet. Please keep that in mind. This is July. Okay? This is a July reading. So, if you need your own personal energies read, I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Links in the description box below. I'm on Instagram, Facebook, or Patreon if you want to get these super early. So before we jump into your oracle cards, I am going to pause really quick and see if I can get a message for you. Okay, Leo? Hang tight. Hey, Leo. So let's talk about your message. In your message, I see you playing baseball. Okay, you hit a home run. You're sliding into home or onto home plate. You're super excited. Everybody picks you up. Yay, yay, Leo! You did a great job. Blah blah blah. The coach is not smiling. The coach is not smiling because the game is not over. This is just one little notch on the belt. It doesn't mean that the game is over. I feel like the coach doesn't want you to get cocky or the team to get cocky. They want you to keep playing with that same momentum. Okay. Let's see what that's about. Okay. Something's changing. Yeah, something's changing. Something's getting better. And you think that you have passed it and you think that it's over, but the foolery is still there. The shenanigans are still alive. Okay. Um, don't forget what's going on. This is like a small win. Okay. This is like a small moment of joy. Don't let that small moment block you from the work that still needs to be done. We have Lily, coins, broken bridge, angel. Yeah. Broken bridge talks about the problem not being over. And that's it. Okay. It's still there. The issue, the underlying issue is still there. You have money coming to you with coins. This is like money getting better, money getting right, money situations coming up for you. Okay. But just because that happens doesn't mean that you can go spending willy nilly. Okay. Spiritual love. This is like a better love connection or a better sense of understanding or peace in a situation. But know that that peace is not. Oh, I just realized my microphone fell off. I'm sorry. But that peace is not like forever. Like this isn't the end. This isn't everything. Okay? And then angel, protection. Yeah, you are protected. The protection for you, Leo, is to know that it's not over and to still keep your guard up in a way. Like still be happy and easy flowing and feel good, but you still need to like be aware that you should still watch yourself a little bit. Pay attention to the situation. So I had this on the floor the whole time. I'm trying to think, is there anything that I didn't say that I want to say? I think the only thing is that basically you feel like things are over, like it's the good times, but you need to pay attention. That's the only thing that comes to mind right now. Okay, so we have yeah the Four of Swords, the Devil, because it's still there. The Page of Swords, the Eight of Wands, still there. The Empress, Palace of Swords, which is special to this specific deck. The Magician, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups and the Four of Coins. This is not telling you to hold on to negative energy. It's not what it's saying because it's in the reverse. But it is saying to pay attention, right? Trust your intuition, your feelings. It's like the little nuances within the situation you need to pay attention to. You don't need to focus on them because you don't want it to take over what it is that you're doing. You want to be able to move on, but you do need to pay attention. Okay. So, major arcana first. Actually, the devil, the empress, and the magician. The palace of swords kind of is. It's kind of not. It's like a overall of the suit. But devil, empress, and the magician. Two of these are in reverse, right? So holding on to. So you have something in your life, Leo, that is kind of holding on to you. I don't want to call it an omen. It's just like a situation. It's a situation that you can't run away from. You can't leave it. You can't ignore it. It's like a part of your energy for now. Okay. And it does feel like when you do give it attention or when this issue comes up, it makes you feel excluded or hurt, or it hurts you in some way, right? Like it blocks you in some way and you don't like it. Okay. The problem is it has the potential to blow up like a bomb. If you don't pay attention to it, if you ignore it, if you let things go past a certain point, it has the potential to blow up. It has the potential for you not to win in the end. So it's more of like pay attention to this thing, because it's around. You can't really ignore it. You have to kind of play the game with this situation in the rules, Okay, so yeah, I feel like things have been going good. Like I said, it's almost like you've taken a certain break from a situation, or you're like, yeah, it's over. Things are going great, right? It starts to pick up again in July, whatever this issue is, okay? And you have to learn how to go with the flow. It's just that you can't ignore it fully because it has the potential to blow up, as I said, okay? Um, you need to pay attention to it so you can like hold the reins and make sure it doesn't go all over the place. I feel like there's a little bit of confusion on how to deal with the situation or how to handle it. You're not sure, right? But all in all, it's almost like you just want it gone. You just want it gone. You want it done. You want it over with. Um, but it's still there. Okay, it's still there. Some of you have a job opportunity coming to you. This just came out of the blue. For those of you who put in application for something or waiting on a callback, you will get it. Okay, but the issue is not over. It's almost like you got to stay at this job for a little longer before you can move on. So you have to deal with it. That's what it just feels like something that you have to deal with. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that job opportunity or something is coming in for you to let go of this old energy. So it's not forever. You just have to continue to keep pushing a little bit longer, right? And I feel like your mindset kind of comes and goes because it's like you're not going to stay at this job, or you're not going to have to deal with this forever. So it's like, why can't I just ignore it now and act like it's not there? But that's actually not the best way to handle it at this time. It's like you still have to deal with it. You're still in the midst of whatever this is, okay? But I do see like a new beginning coming in for you, right? You just have to wait until that happens. It's like a new mindset, a new passion. Use this knowing that this thing will be over as motivation for you to just get through it, okay? Not for you to ignore it, but for you to like get through it, okay? All right, let's get into these cards a little bit more because I feel like this is generally about one particular energy, not one particular subject, but the energy is like the same around whatever it is. We're going to go devil first. Wow. Okay, for some of you, this is a person. Someone is like trying to butter you up. okay? And you're starting to fall for the buttering up, okay? Um, Make sure that this person is putting in the work and you're not just getting obsessed with like the words, the sex, the feelings, the emotions, okay? Make sure that they're actually putting in the work is the first thing. So don't get so excited in general about the good energy, okay? Because it's telling me like there's something underneath there yet that we haven't quite gotten through yet, okay? You still need to want and deserve more. Um, but the opportunity is here. Like the opportunity for happiness is here. You're moving on to something. It's guaranteed, right? But you still got to keep putting the hard work in. And it feels like you kind of just want to slow down. You want to stop. You want to just push it to the side, okay? But don't let this come in and confuse you because you're like, well, everything's going to be good. I'm just forget about all this now. It's not going to work that way for you. Yeah. Yeah, you're deciding the best way to deal with something is to act like it's not happening or to kind of blind yourself from the situation. And that's where you are now. Okay. This could be like a uneasy or unhealthy balance in a relationship or a connection with someone or even coworkers or work. Okay. And for you, it's like, well, I'm already busy dealing with this or finding a new job on the side or looking for a new person. I'm just waiting for this person to break up with me, something like that. Like I know they may be going through menopause or PMS or midlife crisis, so I'm gonna let them just handle it. But really, what you're doing is just taking a pause, hoping that it will kind of go away. But I just don't see that it's doing that. Okay. Yeah, something's going to come up here. It could be an argument, it could be a situation, and you need to face it, right? It's like you need to keep life in its container, this safety, happy, contained space that it's in, by taking the action or going with the flow as things come. It's important for you, Leo, not to ignore anything. This keeps coming up. You don't need to ignore it. It's about you still need to keep fighting the battles. Okay. I feel like you may need this person, this situation later, whether you know it or not. There's something that's attached to it that you're going to need, so you can't like fully ignore it and act like you just don't care anymore. It feels to me like it's just not the right thing to do for you in this situation. Okay. Yeah. You're thinking you don't need this. That's the biggest thing is your mind is flowing back and forth because you're like, I don't need this. Why am I doing this? This is not fair to me. I should just ignore it. There's a lot of that going on. It just doesn't fit what you believe. So it's easier to just push it away, right? Because you feel like when you deal with it, it takes over you and you don't like that feeling of it like having control over you in some way, whatever this is. Yeah. So, Leo, you can make this hard or you can make this easy. It's not about you taking on the whole responsibility and trying to fix it completely. It's about you staying within the wavelength so you're not on one extreme or another. Okay? It's really about you just keeping peace within the situation, but you still have to be active in it, unfortunately. Some of you got to wait on a job to call. Okay. So it's like you need to keep this job happy or this relationship happy until this new one comes in. Okay. Um, but I feel like you're getting overworked. It feels like overworked and underpaid. Like you're not getting back what you think you are due, whether this is work or a relationship. I feel like things were good at first. Maybe if this is work, the schedule was really good, which is why you stay with it. Something like that. The pay was good, the structure was good, something about it was good, right? But now you're just not happy there anymore. That's what it is. It's not that this thing isn't good foundation wise, it's just that you're not happy there anymore. Um, so I feel like you struggle with, should I stay, should I go? You struggle a lot with that, or when I should go. There's two extremes here about being skeptical about what the next step is or if the next step will come. Yeah, don't think about it too much. Deal with things as they come up. I'm going to give you this advice, Leo, in July. Don't trap your head in it. Don't feel like you're not in control. It's just like, take it as one of those things that just happen, event in your life, and then you have to deal with it and move on. Don't take it as, oh my God, I'm stuck in this job and I hate it so much. Oh my God, every day. It's just like, live your life happy as much as you can every day. And when, I don't know, that stupid boss comes to you and says something off the chain, you can just be like, I'll remember that, sir, and then just walk away. Okay. But it's like that's a constant that you're gonna have to deal with, but you can handle it for right now. Okay. Like, don't cuss him out, spit in his face, and then walk out and be like, I quit, and give him the finger. Don't do anything like that. You do have something new coming in. Yeah. Yeah, you have something new coming in. I feel like right now you're staying in this job. It's like you have to have this new mindset about this relationship or this job or whatever it is to just kind of maintain what's happening right now. It's not something that you like to do. I feel like you're waiting on some sort of news. You're waiting on something. You have this idea of what you want and you're waiting for that to happen. So you're kind of in this kind of superficial situation. um, it's going to benefit you, as I said. It's like, this is like, stay the course. You need to stay the course. I don't know if this relationship has some sort of steady, consistent that's good for you. Like, maybe you live together and you're not going to be able to afford rent, gas is going up, whatever that is. Or don't leave that job because gas is going up. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be able to fill up your tank, right? It's interesting because I feel like there's happiness here. There's bliss at the end of this tunnel. There is a positive outcome here. It's interesting because I feel like there's a new beginning. I'm not sure if it's a new job for some of you. It feels like a turnaround or of events or feelings, maybe. But it's like you just need to stick with it, okay, for right now. There's something that's coming. Let me see if they can give me some. Yeah, there's something here for you. There's something here for you. Um, it's like the most logical way for you to deal with this is to stick with it. Um, there's something established about it. Leo, there's something about this that you're gonna need in the future. And it's the most logical thing for you to do right now is to just kind of stick with it and be in control of it. Yeah, it's something connected to it. So just hang tight. I'm gonna be honest. Hang tight. Okay. Okay, we have Midas touch. Things are working out in your favor. In what ways are you abundant right now? I told you, something's happening. Something's happening for you, Leo. Okay? You just need to wait it out. You just need to go through this with a light hand. I'm going to be honest. Um, yeah. This is just one notch for the next steps of what's happening. Divine guidance. Yeah. I feel like you need to listen to your intuition. You might not be able to read your intuition right now, Leo, because you're so upset at what's happening. You don't like it. You don't like the situation. You don't like the energy. You don't want it. Okay. Um, but there's something like spirit always comes up when you need to be more graceful, or you need to have a little bit more balance with things. Okay, there's like it's like this gives me the vibe like you just don't understand right now, but you will. Okay, freedom. You're gonna struggle with this. You have a sense of like wanting to control your life in the way that you want to do it. You want to feel you're not a 9 to 5, everyone dresses like this, we all clock out at the same time type of person. You're more like, I want to have some sort of freedom and do what I want and kind of go with the flow of what comes and what goes in a happy way, not in a, oh man, I got to deal with this angry person way. But it's like you can still have that freedom, Leo. Um, just not in this situation like that. Okay, so let's say that you don't like your job that much or you're ready to get out of there. It's like you just need to deal with it. You need to just deal with your job, come in every work, clock in, clock out, like normal, okay? It's there for a purpose. It's there to pay bills. It's there for you to pump gas. It's there for you to get tires when you need on your car and things like that, right? But when you get home, if you want to go out with your family, if you want to go out with your friends and grab a drink or whatever that is, you can go home and play video games all night. It really tells me that you can have freedom in other aspects of your life. It's just about balance. Everything is not going to be like they're showing me someone riding a pony and smiling like this. So everything isn't going to be like honky dory and great, you know? That's interesting, huh? All right, Leo, I love you. And I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.